Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Ben Cartler scores the contest 29-28 lead. Joel Harrison scores it.
I am here with your winner, JoJo Calderwood. Huge win here tonight as betting underdog. I know you had a close fight your last time out, another close one tonight. Congratulations on a huge effort in round 3 and one of the bigger wins of your career.
Thank you so much. I'm really hot right now. I'm grateful for the win. I'm so hot, and not in a good way, like the good-looking way.
How much do you think the heat affected things here in the fight for you tonight?
No excuses. Everyone's probably feeling the same, so I actually like my body sweating because the stuff we do, so I'm grateful for it, and I got a good sweat on.
So you put it all together tonight. The takedowns were timely. They were there when you went to them, certainly late in rounds, which maybe swayed some of the judges your way. When it went to the judges' scorecards, how confident were you that you had done enough over 15 minutes to get your hand raised tonight?
I left it up to the judges yet again, so a bit harder on myself on that, but
how much do you think
I thought it was a good performance. I really enjoyed Andrea Lee's style. She also brought a great skill to the octagon, so I had great fun in there.
You have certainly regained your flyweight momentum in a big way. 3 wins in your last 4. Who might be next as you try to spin this thing forward here at 125 pounds?
I'm very grateful. This is my 3rd time in the octagon this year, and I want to stay active, and whoever the UFC wants me to fight, but I'm top 5 now, so maybe one more, or I would like the title fight.
You certainly seem deserving. You guys put on an absolute show tonight. Let's hear it, Abu Dhabi, your winner, Joanne JoJo Calderwood.
What an awesome fight these girls put on. I mean, it was non-stop offense. Strike for strike, takedown for takedown. It was mixed martial arts as a whole. They really made a statement for women all over the world on how you can show up, be offensive, and just non-stop excitement. It was fun to watch, high-level technique. And, you know, if that happened 10 times, I wouldn't be mad. That fight was great.
That is a huge win for JoJo Calderwood.
Here, where you got Khabib Nurmagomedov, the pressure that you feel that this man has to be feeling right now has got to be through the roof. Poirier, the underdog, the chance to be the hero of a lifetime, take out a man who's 27-0, takes down everybody and mauls him. Can he keep him away? Can he utilize the sprawl and brawl technique? Is his footwork there? Is his cardio there? There's so many questions that need to be answered in this matchup. Being a southpaw, utilizing his left hand, everything. Can he even maybe take down Nurmagomedov, put him on his butt, make him guess? I mean, this is a fight you're going to watch. Do not blink, because these two are going to show up and anybody can go down.
So the hype is just about ready to give way to the action. We appreciate y'all watching the UFC 242 prelims. For Dominic Cruz and the rest, I'm John Anik. Of course, our night is just beginning. We hope to see many of you shortly. UFC 242, Khabib versus Poirier, starts right now on pay-per-view.
Is his footwork there? Is his cardio there? There's so many questions that need to be
Arsenal begin the defence of their WSL title tomorrow as they host West Ham, live on BT Sport.
Maybe take down Nurmagomedov, put him on his front.
With 2 very different goals, Hamilton academical and all-conquering Celtic. Fights tonight in brilliant form.
Celtic are able to do it as they please here. What a strike!
It's a stunning finish, it really is.
From SPFL, he brings Celtic up against Hamilton.
Arsenal begin the defence of their WSL title tomorrow.
Hello, welcome to No Filter Boxing. This week we look ahead to the upcoming event at York Hall as we go behind the scenes with one of the UK's biggest prospects, Sonny Edwards.
I just enjoy it. I think you can see the way I box and the way I enjoy every aspect of boxing. I can't seem to do anything else. But I would just like to be recognised as a fighter. I've been back down from no fights. within good fights, world level, domestic level, European level, whatever level I can get to, whatever level I mix it at, is yet to be really seen.
And we also go inside the training camp of another prospect looking to make a name for himself, Zach.
Style and my performance to speak for themselves. I feel I'm in a great place for a flyweight at such a young age and early in my career that I'm getting these opportunities like headlining on BT Sports. Like, how often does that really happen for people down in my weight?
People do talk about you as a possible future world champion. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's all high praise.
Pressure?
I don't think so, because I've always had that sort of expectation of myself. Obviously, as a lot of people know, I've always been 3 years the junior of my brother Charlie. No matter what we're doing, I've always been 3 years behind him, and that's not just starting now. I'm talking when I was getting to schoolboy finals and stuff. The year before, he was winning European schoolboy gold medals. When I was winning the youths, he was on like Team GB travelling the world. So I've always had that sort of bar set quite highly just in my family alone. I feel like I've got the ability to, I've got the desire to. I just need to, you know, put the right performances, get guided right, and hopefully follow in my brother's footsteps, because there clearly are big like, footsteps to follow.
As soon as he walks in that gym door, he's total professional. It's his career. He's dedicated to his career, and he gives 100% in gym. He's always on time. Might be a couple of minutes late, bang on time, not a bit early, but bang on time. But yeah, he always does his graft in gym. Even when he's art, his track work, everything. Strength and conditioning, he does everything perfect.
How long's the camp been?
What, about 8 weeks, weren't it?
But I guess where he's fighting regularly, he's just constantly in, constantly ticking over.
No, if you dropped him £5 every week, he'll fight every week for you.
Yeah. I guess where he's fighting regularly.
I fought 4 weeks notice, 11 days. Yeah. 10 round fight. If you dropped 4 weeks notice, I hadn't stepped foot in the gym in 3 weeks. Against Granada. I fought 4 weeks notice, 11 days. 10 round fight.
What kind of fights do you need to take you to the next level?
Ideally, I'd like these domestic dust-ups. They're what I push for, because I think that's how you build your name in your country. I guess people like to know both opponents, both fighters in a fight. And when you get these tough Mexicans that sort of come over that are pretty unknown, no one's really heard of them, then you don't get that same credit for beating them. So really, I would like a couple more high-profile British flyweights.
Obviously, he's made it quite clear that he wants the British title, the Commonwealth belt, especially the British, at super flyweight and flyweight, but he couldn't get the fights at super flyweight, so he's had to go the international route. But I'm sure if Sonny got offered the British title against a British opponent, he'd take it. So come on, guys, British fighters, fight Sonny Edwards for the British title.
You've got Rosendo Hugo Guarneros next. What do you know about him?
I think I'm going to get similar to what I have been in my last few fights, you know, someone trying to break me down, trying to hurt me. Every time they've got an opportunity, throwing. So that's what I expect in 10 hard rounds. I cannot complain, you know what I mean? I'm 23 years old, and this fight will be my 5th fight live on TV. Like I said before, as a flyweight, super flyweight, that doesn't happen all too often in a row. So that's what I expect in 10 hard rounds. I cannot complain, you know what I mean? I'm 23 years old, and this fight will be my 5th fight live on TV. Like I said before, as a flyweight, super flyweight, that doesn't happen all too often in a row. Do you know what I mean?
Why is it happening to you?
I don't think people are finding my fights too boring, because I think there's a lot of action, a lot of work going in, there's some flashy stuff. It's just me expressing myself.
I believe technically he's as good as anybody in the country, and that sounds crazy for someone who's so inexperienced, but some of the angles we were Me and Richie was seeing him come off. You don't see that outside of world level.
All these great fighters that I've grown up watching, you know, to have such high praise, the way he has spoken of a few of my fights. It's sort of like a dream come true, really. I've always done everything for the love of the sport. So for people you look up to speak highly of you, it's quite surreal.
Tell me about your trainer, Grant Smith, and your relationship with him.
It's much more than just a trainer now. Me and Grant have been together coming up 6 years. I think a lot of people don't realise how long we've worked together. When I first moved up to Sheffield when I was 18, the only gym that I came to, because I came up here for university to start with, the only gym that I tried out was the Still City Gym.
I don't like to take no credit for it, but he is naturally talented. His reflexes, he sees things in different angles. He reads a fight very well. He'll become a good trainer. We spoke about this. I have him sat in corner. We discuss stuff in sparring, and he will become a good trainer because he's got a very good IQ with boxing ability.
What do you guys need to work on for you to improve as a fighter?
The main thing you've got to go with is your strengths. I think some people, they look at their weaknesses and they try and adapt them too much. If you get to a certain point and a certain level of performance, it's because of the things you do well, you're doing them very well, do you know what I mean? Obviously, a lot of people say, do we have the punch power for world level? Will you have the strength, etc.? And I think I'll be able to prove that as time comes on.
He's already climbing up the rankings now for the world rankings. All he needs to do, we just keep getting a mixture of the sparring, a mixture of fights, different styles, southpaw, orthodox, fighters, boxers, and MTK and Frank, that's what they've been delivering